Hey looters, Flutes here. Today I want to talk about feats for sorcerers. Which ones are the best for augmenting their spellcasting and improving their durability today on Flutes Loot. Remember, there is an article on flutesloot.com that expounds on everything we're going to talk about in this video. You can follow the link in the description to access that. The struggle with sorcerers pre-Tashas is that they didn't have a lot of spells known, and so they could feel kind of limited, even if they were really good at casting those spells because of metamagic. The Clockwork Soul and the Aberrant Mind sorcerers kind of changed that because of their expanded spells from their subclass and the ability they have to swap them out. Very powerful just for those spell lists alone. But the other sorcerers could benefit a lot from expanding their spells, specialties, and their list. So here's some feats that would work well to expand a sorcerer's repertoire. If you're a Drow, you could pick Drow High Magic. You could cast Detect Magic at will to really bug your DM, and that would get old after a while, and you'd probably just say, like, we always have it going if I'm not concentrating on something else. And then you could also gain Levitate and Dispel Magic, which are solid spells. The Drow already focuses on Charisma pre-Tashas, so Drows make great sorcerers. Fey Touch is another great feat. You can learn Misty Step, the all-important escape mechanism that only costs your bonus action. You can learn a first level spell of divination or enchantment, which opens you up to spells like Bless that you could use to help out your allies. If you're a more tricksy sorcerer, you might get the Shadow Touched feat. You could boost your charisma, and then you learn to go invisible. You could also learn an illusion spell like Disguise Self or Silent Image. And then one of my favorite new feats is Telekinetic. You can boost a stat, you gain Mage Hand, and you can push people around with Mind Bullets. You can push them away off a cliff or from an enemy so they don't have to disengage, or get an enemy away from them, or push an enemy into a fog cloud. There's a lot that you could do with Telekinetic. A very versatile feat that I think people are still yet to explore fully, and I highly recommend it. If you want to learn to detect thoughts and speak telepathically, you could take the Telepathic feat. It also boosts your charisma, so again, any feat that boosts your charisma is potentially a more worthy feat for you. If you're a Tiefling, Draconic, Ancestry sorcerer, you might be focusing on things like fire and you want to blast things, so Flames of Phlegethos would be a good Tiefling-only feat for you. You could reroll some of your damage dice, and you could create a fire aura around yourself when you cast fire spells. Plus, you get a stat boost. Never sleep on those stat boosts when you're getting feats. Another feat is Metamagic Adept. Of course, getting more metamagic is great for a sorcerer. You don't get a stat boost with it though. So if you need to boost your stats first, maybe focus on other feats or just boosting your stats. Moving away from spellcasting, there are some durability options that you might take into consideration. Again, if you're a Tiefling, you could take Infernal Constitution, which would allow you poison and cold resistance, and you could boost your Constitution. Boosting Constitution will help your concentration checks and your hit points. The Lucky feat is also great. You could potentially maintain concentration by re-rolling something, and you can feed into your Wild Magic if you're a Wild Magic sorcerer by Lucky kind of being like your reality-bending chaos that surrounds your biology. For teamwork, I highly recommend the Telekinetic feat again, pretty much for most of these, but Bountiful Luck would also be an interesting feat for a Halfling. You could support your allies by reacting to help them reroll ones. If you're not counterspelling or some other reaction option, like shield or absorb elements, then Bountiful Luck might be a great option for you. And then if you really don't want to lose concentration, you could take the Warcaster feat. You probably won't be in close quarters to take advantage of the opportunity attack becomes a spell sort of thing. Maintaining concentration will be massive for you. Sorcerers already have Constitution saving throw proficiency, so gaining advantage is just one more way to pad that concentration saving throw. And then if you want to be moving first in combat so that you can be controlling what's going on with your spells, the Alert feat could be really great for you. A +5 to your initiative roll, and you can't be surprised. This ensures that you can always be ready to help out your party. My recommendations were basically if you're just focusing on being a sorcerer and you're not multi-classing or anything. So pick the feat that makes sense for you. Hopefully this inspired you to think, oh wait, I didn't think of that one, and my sorcerer might really benefit from that. Alright, that's all I have for you today. Please subscribe so you can scry on us every time you want to join the conversation of D&D. And Opal and I will be back with another video soon. Don't forget to bookmark flutesloot.com. Have a lovely adventure this weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.